friends, Casey Ashmore coming to you from the studio. Pretty close to wrapping up this series on corporate form and corporate governance in our great state of Texas. And before I start into that, I'm going to start this video series like I have every one of the last several weeks. You know, we are all reeling from the coronavirus pandemic, which does not seem to be going away. And we are hurting as a nation in light of what happened to our countrymen who in Minnesota, Mr. Floyd, who was killed tragically and unfairly. And out of many, we are one is the motto of our great nation. We are praying for healing, solidarity, unity, and progress as we, as a nation, face these challenges. So right now I'm talking about LLCs. In the last segment, I did a lead up and I was talking about the sole proprietorship. The LLC is very much like a sole proprietor. It is taxed in almost the exact same way, and it is run in almost the same way. So the last example I gave of the sole proprietorship was a lawn care service. Chuck's Lawn Care Service, LLC. LLC formation can be done very easily here in the state of Texas. Texas is open for business, and LLCs have the best corporate protection of all the corporate entities right now, because you cannot get attorney's fees against an LLC in the state of Texas. So if you cannot pierce the corporate veil and cannot get past the LLC, cannot get attorney's fees against an LLC as our current state law is written. That is a huge advantage. The other big advantage is an LLC, just like a sole proprietorship, doesn't have to have officers, doesn't have to have stock, doesn't have to have formal meeting minutes. You can just run it. You know, if Chuck Smith, who is in charge of Chuck's Lawn Care LLC, wants to go buy a new piece of equipment, he can just do it. He doesn't have to have a meeting with the other officers. He can just go buy it. And the other good thing about LLCs, and this is one thing that's critical, is if you're going to stay within the parameters of the LLC and keep that shield, you need to have an operating account for the LLC. Now, everything that comes in there only gets taxed one time, so there's not the dual taxation issue that the corporation has. But the other thing you got to remember is whatever's in the LLC's operating account at the end of the year is taxed to the owners.